126 millimeter. Right? 126 millimeter. So, therefore, we can draw from this point. We can draw 126 millimeter. So, let me assume that. So, it will be 3 times here. Three times and then 14%, right? Roughly 10% more than that. So it is like this. Roughly, I am estimating this 126 millimeter. You can just measure from the ruler. Here. Next, I will make it. Finally, I will make it thick to this. Now, I will draw vertical line parallel to this. So, vertical. Clear? So far, whatever lines I am drawing, these are basically construction lines, right? Not thick lines. Construction lines I am drawing. Next, from this also I can draw a vertical line. Next, what? You will divide, since you have divided this perimeter into 12 divisions, so all these are equidistant, all they are having the arc length same, right? Therefore, we will divide this into 12 divisions, right? Straight line 12 divisions. When it is straight line, we will divide the line into 12 divisions. For the angle, for example, for if you have a cone, then we will divide the cone into 12 divisions, right? Sorry, the angle, we will divide the angle into 12 divisions. So it is like this. When you have a cone, so for that you have basically angle. You cannot divide this arc because arc cannot be measured. You cannot measure arc. So what you do basically, you divide the angle into 12 divisions. So that is the difference. Otherwise, the method is same. Clear? Now here I will divide this length into 12 divisions. So initially say 12 divisions, it is like midpoint. It's a midpoint. Right? So it's like midpoint here. Yes, midpoint here. Then mid of mid is here. Then mid of this is 1/4, here it is right. Next we will divide these into 3 divisions equal, right? So therefore it is this and this and this, and then this. Clear? 12 divisions. So what are the numbers? 1, starting from 1 to 1 again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, back to 1, isn't it? Back to 1. Actually, these points are on the top, okay? So these points will be on the top, so that will be 1 basically. So that we have to understand, right? So those points we have not yet got, so we have just marked these as 1. Like that. Next, what? We will extend these lines because these extensions we know here, right? So how much we will extend? From these points we will draw lines. So from this point, say for example, I will use another color. So from the bottom I will draw from the front view I will draw a line like this. However, this point from point 1 will intersect this line 1, that will be the first one. Clear? Because these heights will not change. So this length will be this one. Okay? Is it clear first of all? Is it clear? This one. Okay, so this will be what? 1 prime. So this will be 1 prime here. Clear? Next is this line. So from 2, where is 2? This one. Two is here, and here it is intersecting. So this is what? 2 prime. Okay. The same thing 1 will be here also, because 1 they will be closing. So here also. So that is the same 1 here. So you can simply measure this and extend. You can extend it with the line, so it will be 1. Right? Yeah, this is 1 prime, again 1 prime. Next 2 and 12, they are same. 2 and 12. So 12 is back to 2. So it will be again same here. So from 12 you can draw a line. Here it will be 2 prime. Two prime, 12 prime, isn't it? 12 prime. Next one, from 3, I will draw a line, and from 3 I will draw a horizontal line. From the front view I will draw a horizontal line. I will continue to draw. Wherever the lines from 3 will intersect here, it will be 3 prime. 3 prime. And the line from 11, you see 3 and 11, they are coincident points from the front view. So here it will be like this. This one. So this is the point. You will not make it so bold, you will just mark it so that you can identify and then join. So it will be 11 prime. Next one, 4. So this one. 4 this point, this one, and from 10, because 4 and 10 here common height. So this one, this is 4 prime, this is 10 prime. Next word, 5. So 5 from this point, so 5 from this line, it will be extended here. So this is 5, prime, and then here 5, 9. Next, 8. This is 8. So from this point, I will draw a line. And then 6 and 8, they will be having the same height. This is 6 prime and this is 8 prime. Next one from 7. And here 7. So this is 7. Now what we will do, basically we will join this by a curve, continuous curve, right? So that curve will be, let me draw. It will be a continuous curve. It will be like this.
ক্লাসে আছি আমরা কি করতেছি কি করে
So this will be the outline of the development. Clear? This will be the development, outline of the development. That means if you want to produce such a geometry, like at the bottom you have like this, then at the top you have some figure like this. If you have to produce such figure, then actual 2D will be like this. 2D sheet to be cut like this. Yeah? Then you can basically roll and you will produce such a geometry. Okay? So that is the final diagram. So basically for this you will draw. Now here you will draw. You see that you will draw here this. And this part with solid lines. It will be thin line. This part will be thin line. This part is thick line. This part is thin line. Okay. And here there will be a break. Here there will be a small gap. So here also there will be a small gap between the solid part and the imaginary part. Imaginary part means you have basically removed that part is not there. So in the full cylinder this part is there, but the truncated cylinder this part is imaginary. So that is why we will draw it with thin line. Up to this there will be a gap, small gap. Here also there will be a small gap. Now after that there will be thick lines. And this is the developed view. Clear? This is problem 1. So you solve this. Do this. Pause for that.